First time I saw a gun, I was 4, maybe 5 years old. I remember my father took me into his room and showed me his guns that he's got locked up in his closet, and he showed them to me and said, these are guns, these are weapons, not toys, and they're locked up for a reason. They're very dangerous. Don't ever play with them. Don't ever mess with them. Treat them with respect because they are very powerful. There's reasons for them, but they are not to be taken lightly. I think gun education is very important, especially for kids. I don't think kids or really anybody is really aware of the true power and danger of firearms. So I think a good idea would be to expose kids at least to the concept of guns at a very early age, kind of the age that I was, maybe 4 or 5 years old, first grade or something, and just to tell them, guns are these things that exist for whatever purpose, but they kill people. They take life and erase it. They are not toys. They are extremely dangerous, and they are something to watch out for and to respect and to stay away from. Well, parents can do a lot. The more they're involved in their children's lives, I think the more they're better off in general. But as far as gun education goes, and I think ultimately the goal is to make sure their kids don't develop a violent persona. In Silicon Valley in particular, there's so much exposure to violent video games and movies and all these kind of things that kids, there's a potential for kids to get emotionally invested in these kind of violent interactions, and if they're left unchecked, they can manifest themselves possibly later in life in violent outbursts kind of thing. So it's important for parents to make sure the kids don't blur the lines between violent entertainment and violence in the real world, because if that line gets skewed, we're absolutely lost.